So today's talk is going to be about the ego and noticing your ego and what the fuck to do about it. People have heard this term a lot, obviously, the ego, especially in the more stereotypical way of looking at it. People say, oh, this person has a big ego, they have a big head. The bottom line is that we all have egos. Everybody has an ego. And some people just have a larger one than others. So I'll give you a little personal example today of how I'm learning about my own ego and detecting it and then what to do about it. So I'm at work today and we have a new employee and we have another guy who's been here for maybe about a month and a half now. So we have this newer guy. He's been here for about a week. So Tom is the older guy, and the new guy's name is Joe. So Joe's brand new and doesn't really know anything. So Tom is taking it upon himself to, tell Joe what to do and how to do things and act like a trainer. So this is where my ego comes in. And I remember saying to myself at one point, why is Tom telling this person what to do? It should be me. That's what my position in this establishment is. Or so I think. That is what my ego wants to believe. The ego's so selfish. Me, I. The ego. When I started analyzing the situation a little bit more, I noticed a lot of things. I noticed one, to be open and honest, I get paid the same amount as everyone in the restaurant. It's kind of a communist kitchen. Everyone gets paid the same. Some people just do more than others, and that happens to be the position that I'm in. I have a key to the place. I have talked to the owner about my position, and it's kind of agreed that I will take charge in a lot of respects, with the line, calling the board. I'm a cook for anybody who doesn't know. And when I started analyzing it more, really all I see is me just doing a whole bunch more work when really, maybe I don't need to. And this is where Tom comes in. I'm thinking, hey, this person is a go-getter. Tom's an awesome guy for one. Great worker, knows his stuff, awesome worker. I'm thinking to myself, well, why don't I just let Tom train this guy? He's a great worker, knows what he's talking about, and then I don't have to do it. Why does my ego want to say, oh, this person should be paying attention to me and listening to my orders? It's silly. It's silly. What is the best thing for the restaurant? And the best thing for the restaurant is to have the new guy, the newest employee, not be bombarded by 3 different people. Do this, this is how to do this. Should have one trainer, and that's it. So the owner is doing a lot of that work when nobody else was really there, but when me and Tom were both working, it was kind of both of us telling him what to do. And when Tom started to, there's one comment that Tom made. He was like, all right, we're going to do this next. And that was when it kind of really struck my mind, and it kind of offended my ego. Oh, why is this person stepping in front of me? I'm the higher person. Me, Captain Me Planet, me. He should be coming to me and asking these questions. Oh, why? Why does he have to come to me? He doesn't, for one. It's just my ego wanting that attention. So this is my personal story of, for one, learning about the ego, 2, noticing it in my day, and 3, dealing with it. And today was a perfect example of how I dealt with it, and I dealt with it great because I noticed it. I think a lot of people don't really notice as to why they're getting upset. Because their ego is saying, give me more attention. This should be done my way, me first. When that's not even really who you are or who you could be. It's one small fraction of the ocean within you, you know? It's not everything. When you start to realize these feelings and you start to analyze it a little bit more, you'll notice that these thoughts and these feelings are something not of concern. I just let Tom do what he wanted to do. Enthusiastic, young, skillful individual wants to show the new guy what to do. Lay it on him, brother. I got some motherfucking bacon to cook. You know? So that's my little thought on the ego and, you know, what I learned today and then how I dealt with it. And like I said, the very first thing is to even be thinking about this. To start, you have to be one to be involved in self-development. Notice your thoughts. Notice them good or bad, and notice what makes you feel good and what makes you feel upset, and if you have any control of that or not. I like to think that when it comes to how we think and feel, we have total control of that. I was getting myself upset or frustrated today, when really, after 2 seconds of looking at the situation, I realized that I'm a fucking idiot. And I could be doing less work. Why do I need to be working harder and stressing myself out more when there's a perfect other person capable of doing the same job? And basically, I trained Tom, and he's down with doing everything that we both agreed upon. So basically, I'm training the newest guy through the last guy that I trained. So yeah, one of my main missions the past little bit is to notice my bullshit, me ego, and then work around it, and then basically start to remove this little voice inside of my head that's always craving more attention. Just let that guy go. So that's just one technique that I've found so far, and helped me out a lot today. And if you're listening to this, I hope that might help you out. And if you're listening to this, then you must be interested in self-development, at least a little bit, or just interested to hear what I have to say. So, Gorilla Fist Super Tropical Hockey Fun Camp. Keep it random, keep it fresh, and try not to think too much or really care too much about a lot of things, because really it's not that important. Trying to get too stressed about silly little things throughout your day, it's really probably not that important. Till next time.